allow the audience an understanding. We work with scalar energy instruments, and those instruments work by way of a person's photograph. So we're looking at a photograph of people who live in India. I live in the United States, and my laboratory is in the United States. This group of people is from a charitable organization. It's known as Om Prakash. It's an HIV/AIDS clinic in Delhi, India. Now, I've never set foot in India. I've never traveled to India. People from around the world send me photographs, email me photographs. And in so doing, I'm able to work with people in the quantum field through their photograph. My instrument works like a satellite, if you will, but everything is non-physical. So that group that you see there has been sending me photographs. Many of those people were at one time HIV positive. Again, it's a HIV/AIDS clinic. And after working with their photograph, now again, I don't work with anybody in person. After working with a photograph of the people from India, the reports are that nobody has a viral load anymore for HIV. Nobody.
I want to show a few HIV tests that you sent me. Here it says target not detected.
Yes.
This is, I don't know if we have the name here.
The gentleman is the founder of Om Prakash. His name is Sahil, and he submitted his photograph to me in 2017. And I started treating his photograph in 2017. And at that time, previous to that session with Scalar Energy, he had been HIV positive for 13 years. Now he has no viral load. He's never had a viral load since he emailed his photograph to me. So I'll let your audience interpret this work. I'll let your audience interpret the results. I know what the results are. The results are after people submit a photograph to me and I work through the quantum realm, nobody has, if they have a follow-up PCR test, nobody has a viral load.
I know I jumped a bit right into the topic before letting you explain first, and I will let you explain. I just wanted to draw people's attention to what we're going to be talking about here, because this is not just an explanation of some technology. There are serious results behind what you're doing.
Yes. So I'm working with custom-built instruments. These are Tesla instruments or scalar energy instruments. These are not electrical instruments. And I've discovered that these instruments, this energy, and the instruments that can control this energy can manipulate matter. If my two hands represent molecular bonds, and a scalar energy instrument can negate or break apart the molecular bond of an infectious agent, a virus or a bacterium. So imagine sending energy into the photograph, and that process allows me to identify the HIV virus and then break down the molecular bonds of the HIV virus. Well, I can prove my work in my laboratory working with photographs, but I have to wait on the results of people around the world. And subsequently, the results are after working with people around the world, people report that they no longer have a viral load for HIV. They no longer have a viral load for herpes. They no longer have a viral load for Epstein-Barr virus. Now, all of that has been demonstrated by way of testimonies, and we offer those testimonies on our website. So this is my statement to your audience. A scalar light instrument, they're custom-built instruments, can identify a germ, a microbe, and then break down the molecular structure of a germ, a microbe. Well, then we have to rely upon people and their testimony to deliver the results. And that's what we have now. We're gaining a body of knowledge, scientific knowledge, in which people say that they feel fine. After a scalar energy session, there is no viral load.
How long did it take you to treat these people that showed no viral load of HIV?
You know, in my laboratory, I can detect a virus, and within one day, I can detect it's been eliminated, or I can unbind it in one day, in one session. So it only takes one session to break down the molecular structure of a virus.
Incredible. I have been trying your technology. Thank you very much for offering it to me. And I'm going to share now, before we delve into the details of scalar technology, people can sign up on your website for a 15-day free trial here.
Yes.
at scalarlight.com. I'm going to
Yes.
repeat once again towards the end of the talk, but I just wanted people to know that they can already sign up for this technology and try it for themselves. I have tried it. You have been applying this for my family as well. And I can already speak about the results. I have been feeling, and that's not an ad, just to tell people that we're not affiliated in any monetary way. I'm just speaking from what I've really experienced. I've experienced a lot of calm. So basically, you've been treating me for more than 2 weeks. It's been about 3 weeks now, maybe a bit longer. And there's been a lot of general calm and the feeling of balance in my life. I've been practicing the silver method for a long time. I don't practice it regularly, but generally speaking, I'm a balanced person. And so for me to detect a difference of real peace, it means that it's really something special, because I already had peace. So I could still discern something on top much better. So now let's talk about Scalar Light. What is it? I have just made a brief based on your information on your website of what Scalar Light is, but what is it according to you? What does your research say about Scalar Light?
I'd say scalar light, scalar energy is divine energy. And I believe the sun and the stars carry that energy. The reason we have sunlight and starlight is because of scalar energy. Scalar energy is the driving force behind the cosmos. Some people might call that chi or prana, consciousness or life force energy. This is much more than electricity. Electricity is the movement of a current along the top of a wire, or in a force field. We're not working with electricity. Scalar energy is the life force of everything. It's the life force of the universe. And this is the energy that Nikola Tesla was working with later in his life. It's so important that we realize that there's two energies, there are. And scalar energy offers much greater prospect for invention and discovery and benefits as opposed to electricity and magnetism. So the future is in free energy from the sun and the stars. The future is scalar energy.
So as far as I understand, scalar energy is quantum. And
Yes.
what I know about quantum is that it depends on the intention of the observer. So in this case, is it your intention that scalar energy is driven by, or is it the permission of the person who has given you their picture and said, please treat me?
Yeah, we always work by permission. People will email us their photograph. Now, I want to explain, if this is my photograph has on this piece of paper energy, information. There is light. Light is information. And my photograph reports who I am. So this instrument can find a person's quantum field. Again, we only work with photographs. And a photograph is essentially consciousness on a piece of paper. So this is the new science in which people can be in two places at once. My photograph can be placed in an instrument, a scalar energy instrument, and it is perhaps as a bilocation, as if I were to bilocate or to transfer to the instrument. Well, no, I'm in two places at once. So the photograph allows a transfer of energy. It's a bilocated version of me. This is my energetic copy.
Does it matter how old the photograph is?
No, it doesn't matter. The photograph always captures your essence. So the age of the photograph is not relevant. It's irrelevant, which leads to mind that scalar energy does not observe time. Scalar energy transcends time and space.
Okay. So who actually activates it then? Is it just the device by itself? Doesn't it need a conscious observer to activate it?
No, see, that's the beauty of it. I literally turn this instrument on and it knows what to do. There's no human reasoning. This is not medical science. This is not, if you will, a computer. Scalar energy has a mind of its own. It's the mind of God. It's divine energy. And I let the instrument look at my photograph, identify a microbe, a virus, and then, if you will, break apart or destroy that virus. Everything happens in the energetic realm. It's not a biological process. It's an energetic process. So this is the new technology that I've developed. I don't think anybody else in the world is practicing this protocol. And I thank you for this platform. I'm trying to share my new groundbreaking technology with the world.